Hello Pickle, everyone here. Today's another episode here in Oxygen Not Included with the Frosty Planet Pack DLC. As always, I have a playlist in the top right corner that'll get you caught up on any past and future episodes. Today, we've got a couple different goals going on. We have, for one, I want to come down here and I want to get this natural gas geyser tamed better than I have a pump in a box. Ended up breaking at some point, don't know what point it was, but it did. So yeah, I need some more of the, I want that natural gas geyser tamed. Just that way we can use it for cooking or more power in the future, whatever it may be. Also, up here, I'm currently fashioning this rocket a little bit, and I'm gonna send this one off too. I'm going to take one of these rockets, which is this one right here, I'm going to send it and research some of the stars in different areas we haven't researched. Because we almost have the full star system researched, except for a couple asteroids on the far edge. And there's a couple planets that I'd like to find, so that way I can use them. Specifically one, which is kind of crucial to actually beating the game. However, there are two that I know of that I don't have yet. So, I'd like to go find those if possible. This, right here, the mining rocket, I'm actually going to use, not for mining, but I'm going to send it over to this planetoid to give this food so I can get some resin, hopefully, and then turn that resin, turn that resin into iso resin. And the iso resin is used in the recipe for insolute, or it's insulation. It used to be called insulation, got changed to insolute. So, I'm just gonna need to heat this up, and not to 200 degrees, but heat it up just enough, and hope for the best, I guess. But other than that, that is what we're doing. We're doing a couple different things all at once, but it should be fun. So, for right now, I'll see you in 5 cycles with hopefully the beginnings of at least one of these things. Alright, and we're back with 2 missing rockets on cycle 1080. We're doing stuff. So I sent one of these rockets off, and I sent the other one off. Right now, the first one I sent off is currently researching the stars. I'm not just gonna move them there and then move them back. I'm probably gonna discover that thing and then just keep moving forward slowly. Because we have a lot to research if we want to get this completed. And then I'm also sending this rocket right here, our mining rocket. I'm sending it to this planetoid with, hold on, let me check how many calories we have. Yeah, 400,000 kilocalories. Camille doesn't even eat that much in a year. So, and Camille is currently breaking her AI. Fun. Anyways, we have a bunch of calories. I'm going to throw most of this onto the planetoid and get resin from it. And then the only other thing we're doing is we're working on this natural gas geyser tamer. It's going well. I'd say it's going well. The only difference I have between this version and this version up here is this one's actually cooled, as you can see with this liquid loop. Oh, we got this running, by the way. The liquid loop has started to cool stuff, so we're cooling gases and whatnot. But the only reason I don't have it cooled is because it only comes out at a maximum of, I think the temperature, where is it? It should be, I thought it was around here somewhere. Unless I'm being blind right now. Oh, there it is. Yeah, 150 degrees Celsius, which, as long as I'm making my pumps out of steel, nothing is gonna overheat. I could have sworn that was, did they change that at some point? I thought it was 125. Alright, you know what, whatever. But we're still building it, and we're just gonna leave this box empty, and I'm just making it look pretty with the wood tiling and the rainbow stripe pattern for no reason other than, I don't know what else to put there. Other than that though, we are currently just kind of building stuff and hoping for the best. I might need to find another project to do. I have one in mind, but I'll start it up if we end up well exceeding the time for this. these things go up so quickly for my team, and I'm like not trying to be ungrateful, but it's just so quick. I got all 3 of these things done in one episode, which is in the playlist that I mentioned at the start. But anyways, self-promotion aside, that's about everything. So I will see you in 5 cycles with hopefully a planet researched. Alright, and we're back with cycle 1085 with something that I didn't do this episode, but I did 3 episodes ago. Our tungsten volcano tamer is actually kicking up this cycle. So what happened was it went dormant during the episode, and the dormancy period is like 54 cycles, so it took a while, but it's been 54 cycles, so it's activated now. I also added a metal tile here just to cool down the metal a little bit more. It's not by much, it's like 5 degrees, so it's doing fine. Also, we arrived. Camille is here. She fed a bunch of food to the tree, and we are currently producing a bunch of resin. And we still have a ton of calories to go. It's gone through 100,000 calories-ish, and we have 100 kilograms. So it's about it's not quite 1-to-1, but it's about even in ratios somewhere along there. I don't know what Camille's doing. She's just kind of, oh right, I told her to throw some tungsten into the rocket so that way we can take it home. That's what I told her to do. I forgot about that. One thing that I found cool though is we have a rocket over here that discovered the frozen planet, and now I'm gonna need to go over at some point and deal with the iron volcanoes there. I think there are 4 on that planetoid, and I'd like all 4 of them. I just want them. And I also think there's a structure on there that's kind of important, so I might need to go over there at some point. Other than that, our rocket is just researching whatever's possible. Looks like they're gonna get that, then it looks like probably this. Alright, so they're just gonna, alright, that makes sense. Main planet. Our natural gas geyser is actually pretty much tamed. They are just taking a little bit to build these tiles, and I'm also asking them to build a conductive wire because we happen to have one right up to here. Does it even work anymore? It does. It connects to all these things, and it just doesn't have a use. Oh, it does. It's our atmosuit powering. Oh, that's kind of important. I forgot about that. It's fine. We are fine. Other than that, though, we're just working on this, and then I'll vacuum it, or hopefully get all the nasty little gases out of there. Yeah, because there's barely any natural gas and a ton of oxygen and a ton of polluted oxygen. Also, because I wasn't careful about this, we kind of flooded a small bit of our area with natural gas. What's funny about this though is that we actually have a bunch of carbon dioxide here, which no gas is going to get through. So the natural gas is just going to stay over here and never quite get over here unless the carbon dioxide were to drastically drop. Same with this chlorine. The chlorine levels on both sides are vastly different. I also need to start fixing that again because it's starting to get up to here. I have these tanks over here that just have a bunch of gas in them, but I might need to make more. Temporary solutions for solutions that I probably will never implement. But for right now, we're building this, and I'm trying to get it just vacuumed out and whatnot. I'm not sure how, but I will. And that's really it. So I will see you in another 5 cycles with hopefully some progress. Alright, and we're back with cycle 1090. With this, the natural gas tamer is complete. A little bit of struggle happened, but it's fine. We have it all dealt with, and we're starting to store stuff. Yeah, we're actually doing great. All of the gases have been taken out, except for the ones that are up here, and we're just kind of throwing it in here. We've already got a couple kilograms of natural gas over there. Speaking of which, this one I had to fix because I was messing with the timers, and I forgot to reset them. So these ones were set to like 2 seconds, as where they should be set to 5. All of these actually should be set to 5, and then this one needs to be set to below a kilogram. Other than that, though, that I just had to fix that. All the other ones are actually active, which is surprising, and they're all storing stuff except for this one, because this one is actually being used for its hydrogen, and I can probably connect this one now too, that pipe is insulated. Do I need... Oh, the power's off. Oh, I'll need to figure out a better way to power this. It's fine, I'll deal with it. And all of them are working. The cooling system is working too. All of them are around 80-ish. The coolant goes in, 75, leaves 84, goes in over here, 82, leaves 82-ish. Alright. And then this one down here looks like it enters at 81 and leaves at 90. So it's all basically the exact same temperature, as long as it doesn't reach, what is the temperature? 275 degrees, which it shouldn't for a while, except for up here. It's kind of hot up here. Other than that, though, it will probably never reach those temperatures. And if it does, I might need to make a better cooling loop. But other than that, that's fine. Good news! We found a planet. We found this one. I don't know if I mentioned this actually no, we just discovered it after the recording. Anyways, this planet is actually kind of important because it has iron volcanoes, and I think it has something to do with the story at some point. So I need to go there at some point. And then I also have this rocket. I moved it up a little bit. I'll eventually start bringing it back, but I wanted to research these two things up here. This ended up being a glimmering asteroid field, which isn't bad. It has tungsten and stuff on it, and coal and whatnot. That can be used for steel and thermium. And then this exploded gas giant has a couple different gases that will be nice on it. How long are you going to take to research that? Oh, I'm not going to be able to record us finding that. It's fine, though. We actually have most of the space researched. The only thing I think is left to do is to get that one researched, and I have a feeling that's the planet we're missing. Other than that, we just have a couple asteroids miscellaneously about, or our planet is just hiding right here in one of these tiles. Kind of doubt it, though. That's probably our planet right there. Other than that, though, we're just kind of researching stuff. Oh, over on Smelina, I'm working on a way to get the resin that we got made into the rocket. Why are you dying? Why are you breaking? Camille, could you stop that? It's fine. It's fine. Well, she's doing great. She's doing fine. She's working on stuff, and I won't stop her. Unless is she getting scalded? She can't be getting scalded. What could she get? Alright, I'll figure out what she's getting damaged by. But for right now, we're doing fine. And I will see you in another 5 cycles with hopefully maybe some resin back on the main planetoid. Alright, and we're back with this star map because I have no idea how to start this. Anyways, cycle 1095. I'm sending both of the rockets home. We discovered everything we needed to, over here at least. We have the last one was space debris, which has molten copper, glass, iron ore, some interesting things. Nothing that I'll find useful quite yet. That sand might be something to come back for in the future, but other than that, nothing too much. Other than that, I haven't found... I don't know if the isoresin asteroid exists. I googled it. Turns out, I think I was just thinking of the base game rather than this game, because this is DLC. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to deal with the tree at some point. Other than that, though, we're doing fine. Down here is a little box. I'm just gonna throw all my resin onto this hot oil and hope for the best. If I need, I can just leech off the heat that's already over here in the petroleum and whatnot. I'll just have to build like a metal tile or just temp shift plates or something. Other than that, though, that's what we have. Nothing too interesting happening right now. I fixed irrigation and I'm just kind of messing with pipes and stuff. Oh, hey, one of our guys is home. This is, which one is this? This is our research rocket, right? Yeah, all right. So we have one of our rockets home. And then the next one is going to be here in 2 cycles. So we should have some iso resin and then maybe even some insulation. That would be something cool to have. Insulation before cycle 1100. Anyways, I'll see you in 5 cycles with hopefully maybe some insulation. Alright, and we're back with cycle 1100 with this, the molecular forge. And I'm kind of proud to announce this. Insulation. Well, it's kind of hard to see, but if you look there it is. There it is. It's right here. I did it. I got insulation before cycle 1100. I made this really bad setup that is barely working. And when I say working, I mean I might have turned a little bit of it to sour gas. I'm not even sure. It's working, kind of. So we're getting iso resin. I'm gonna need a better setup for this. Yeah, a lot better of a setup, especially since we're gonna be needing a lot of insulation, and this turns at a very poor rate. So I'll fix it in the next episode, probably. It'll be fine. A future episode, I'll deal with it. Other than that, though, we did pretty good. We got planet researched, which I'll probably deal with in a future episode. We got more of the star map revealed. We did pretty good. So, as always, I have a playlist in the top right corner that'll get you caught up on any past and future episodes. I also have that same playlist along with the seed down in the description. As always, I hope you have enjoyed, and goodbye.